Okay, is it working now?
For now, yes.
Okay. Hopefully it stays that way. What?
Wait, how did you die?
I would also like to know that. Good thing I have the shortcut.
Let's go.
Hello, Stone. Actually, quick question. Have you played Demon Souls Remake?
How's it going?
Um...
Not yet, it's on the list.
It's going.
He's doing great dying.
That. But when you do get to Demon Souls Remake, I think you will like it a lot. I'll get off the elevator, then I'll show you something real quick. So, there's a camera mode in this remake. There's a camera mode where, oh, the wrong button. So if you go to photo mode,
Huh.
so you can do like typical photo mode things, sure. But if you go all the way to filter, there's the option to use the filter in the game. So this is not originally how it looks.
I'll be on later if you plan on hitting invasions.
I might be. So look, this is how the area normally looks. This is how it's supposed to look.
That's cool.
I made my own filter for Stonefang. Oh, I didn't have the persist in game option. Hold on. So if you use persist in game, you can use filters to change how everything looks. So like this filter just makes everything really green for the third area in this game, which actually fits the area very well. It makes all the magic look a little bit bluer, and it makes all the fire green, which is really cool. And then the filter for that I made for this area makes all the magic green, and it makes the fire like a really hot red. Unfortunately, you only get 4 like custom slots, so I couldn't make one for the 5th area. Like, fire doesn't look like that normally. That's one of my favorite things about this game. At least about the remake, because I never played the original, because I was like literally 2 years old. I was literally 2 years old when it released. I get to play this one. Now, if I would stop dying to these stupid fire barrels, that would be great. So, what this run is it's a level 1 challenge run from a while ago, but my PlayStation was having problems, so I just stopped playing for like a while. But I'm finally back for now, because I still don't trust my console yet. So there won't be like any like Night Rain videos or anything yet. This is the test, since I am not. This is like the game I play the least. This is the test run for a PlayStation. Because I was supposed to play all the Souls games on level 1 runs, but I had to skip this one because of the my PlayStation problems. So I think since my PlayStation randomly started working again, I'm playing my Soul level 1 run for Demon Souls just to test if it's actually gonna work. Because I have my save data for Night Rain and Elden Ring on a completely different console, and I'm not about to port it over to this one if it's gonna just randomly start shutting off on me again. So I'm testing with this. So I never moved the data from this one over. This is the only PlayStation 5 game I can really play right now. If everything starts working, I can get my PlayStation Plus back, and then we can start playing Elden Ring over here again. And Night Rain. I don't have anything to give me fire resistance. What about in here? No. Alright. Let's go.
Give Night Rain a try again someday, but it was way too hard when I first tried it, and I usually play solo, so it was crazy.
Yeah. If you want, we can do duos if you want. Or trios with me and you and then one other person. It's about to blow! And then if we want, we can do voice chat as well. I am getting killed badly. He wins!
I'd be down for that. I'm horrible at that game right now though, fair warning.
Warning received. It should be fine though. Cause I one of my friends, I accidentally took him to the final boss of Night Rain, and he did very well. Like he'd never played the game before, and I took him to the final boss by accident, and he did all right. I'm sure we can get somewhere. Alright, I'm gonna try to at least beat this entire area, and then I'll maybe do like some invasions later. Probably won't get invasions at level 1, so I'll probably have to switch characters. Like, the fire is normally not this bright. But I like it.
I use my PC to stream while I play on PlayStation, so chat would need to be through Discord, I think.
That could work.
Well, Stone, and what did I miss?
Oh, hey, Logical. You didn't miss much. Just talking about a few things with Stone. How have you been doing? Other than some streaming issues, nothing really happened.
By officials 3 times lol.
You didn't need to know that. That's besides the point. How did I get in here? Oh yeah, also I'm revisiting the level 1 run. If you're wondering what this was.
Ha ha ha, thank you, and just back from work, working on this arts and crafts. Hey, Logical.
Look at how cool that looks, bruh.
To be honest, you did cook with the color filters low. Stone, how is DS2 coming along?
Oh my god, he almost one-shot me. Scariest part about that was the almost getting one shot right at the start.
I can forge weapons. You come back alive.
Oh wait, funny idea. What if me, Stone, and Logical all did a Night Rain collab or something?
Ooh.
If it be a blacksmith, I'm busy forging ores subtract. Demon soul are like the doing invigorated. Each mighty the highest. The
I'm so rusty.
Yes, with it I can. Bring me a demon.
I think I'll leave it at +6 just so I can maybe do one of those infusions. Hold on, I need to see something real quick. Okay. I just teleport to the same. I just teleport to the same spot again. Did I free the caster man? No.
Are you begging for a man? Be careful. Aye.
And that's actually true. The two-handed is the best option for this because you need, well, not you need, but if you use two hands to hit those rocks, it does more damage to the rocks. I also just realized that all of the archdemon bosses are all like gimmick bosses in their own way.
Learned that the hard way.
This is a tricky one. This is gonna be a real tricky one to pick up if I even want it. I don't even need it because I won't be able to use it, but kind of want to pick it up still. There you go, just barely enough. survived it. Protection the goat. This won't help because he uses fire, but I'll use it anyway. No. That was close. I'm not risking it. Cause that the breath probably one-shots me. Why can't I shoot him right in the face? Alright. Go back and then I think I'll do a few invasions. Why not? Screw it.
Are you begging for it? Be careful, no? Aye.
I don't have the stone. I need to go get it. I'll just go switch characters. I'll get the stone later. Did I just hit new game? Oh, no, it's load. Okay. This is my strength man. I've done a lethal amount of farming for this character. The strength and dex character went through actual suffering to get some of the stuff I need. Let's use winter for this area. Like farming for the souls, the demon souls for this thing. Hated it.
You went through that nightmare.
Look at this. Crushing, maxed out Dragon Bone Smasher, maxed out this for some reason I don't remember. Maxed out this for chasing people down, maxed this out, maxed this out. Close to this. Morian Blade just because. And I have to put on something light because of how heavy this weapon is. Yeah, where do you think I should try to invade? God damn! I think this is New Game Plus. I haven't been on this character in a while. Jesus!
Holy damage XD.
I'm gonna have this for chase downs though, so I don't understand why I have the other one. I think my intelligence, my like actual intelligence character is on my old account rather than this one. And the farming I did for that one's a nightmare. Oh yeah, this is for sure New Game Plus. Oh yeah, this is New Game Plus for sure. I wonder what's causing me to be so heavy right now. I mean, obviously, this great sword is a very good contributing factor to that, but what else? This spell does not last very long, does it? Hey, come here. Yoink. Okay. There's a guy in here, isn't there? Yep. Bye. What I'm surprised by is the fact that this only deals standard damage rather than strike damage.
Hope you find some. Thanks for that.
Let me send some stuff back to storage, because I do want some more actual weapon buffs. Oh, I have quite a bit of those in storage, it seems.
All right.
How many of these do I have right now? 15. 5 more since I have 40 in the storage. And then send this to storage. I don't have my bow on here with everything else. Oh, the sensitivity is very high. Let me change that. Is there a way to change it?
Sorry, back. Had to do a bit of house cleaning. Logical, DS is going. Taking my time and exploring since we are doing the platinum grind.
Hey, son, if you plan on doing a strength build in this game, this is a weapon you might want. It's just super heavy. Probably one of the strongest weapons in the game, in my opinion. Like, the damage for weapons doesn't really go that high in this game. Oh, why is he here early?
Looks like the beginning of the fume sword design.
Actually, kind of does, yeah. Guy's just chilling on the other side of the fog door. There you go. So depending on which class you start with, you might have magic slots. And since magic doesn't actually require stats in this game to use, you can throw things on like defensive stuff or this spell evacuate, since the homeward bone equivalent is very limited and expensive in this game. So just having access to just teleporting around, since the game is very big, very, very useful. And then the other thing, protection, since there's like no other forms of like getting free damage negation in this game. And there's a lot of physical attacks that are super strong, so having things like this at all times is very useful. Especially on later new games.
Good to know. I would probably do a balance of strength and magic in this game.
The infusions are also weird in this game. where you have to upgrade it to a certain point before you can infuse them with various elements. Like for some weapons, you don't even have to upgrade it. Like if you want to get like a strength infusion, all you have to do is just go to the upgrading guy in the second area, and then you can just upgrade it immediately to the next upgrade rank to heavy, or well, in this game it's crushing. It's called crushing. Oh, send this back. But for like what it's called the moon infusion, which is how you get magic damage on most weapons. There's moon and crescent. Moon requires you to get a weapon to +6 before you can infuse it with magic, which is weird. And then
That's
quality
like Dark
infusions.
Souls. Took me
Oh
over
yeah.
half my playthrough to figure out I needed to modify a weapon to get past level 5.
That you mentioned, it's actually kind of like that, yeah. I can probably show you what that looks like later. If I think I have an intelligence character on this account that I can show you. Another thing is you can swap your items in the middle of like literally any animation. Like that. You can literally just swap it mid-crit. Doesn't change the damage, but if you swap before doing it, yes it will. Because like that first hit is all one, like it shows you doing like so many hits in the crit, but it's all just
Nice
one instance
parry.
of damage. Thank you. Also, the claymore design in this one is probably one of my favorite ones, because the little sun motif on it. And it's very wide in comparison to the other claymores. The only problem I have with it is there's no like thrust attack with this version of the claymore.
Claymore is always a solid choice.
I'll definitely have to show you what Dex looks like in this game because there's no weapons in this game that you can infuse for like a Dex build and a Strength build. I will definitely have to show you what that looks like later. It's like if you don't see the option to make it crushing, aka heavy, or I think it's sharp in this one, sharp and searing. Like searing makes them like super like bleed based, which is interesting. Even though bleed in this game is atrociously bad. Hey, you can also do this. You can vault over things. Oh.
They should kept that movement in all the other games.
Would have been so useful.
What the hell XD?
Because that's there, I guess. I still don't know the significance of that. I don't know if it has any. Point is, it's there.
It was a meme added by Blue Point. The movement in Dark Souls is abysmal, and your knees are made of paper. Match trip on a leaf and die.
I feel like Dark Souls 2 has it the worst, in my opinion, just because mainly my reasoning for that is the pit in Majula. But hey, nobody's invading me. I mean, this game is very, very dead after it first released, in my opinion. Oh. Thank you. But like, you'll still get invasions here and there. I've gotten a few before like streaming like this. But yeah, it's very,
Elden
very
Ring
inactive.
place under the capital to get to the Frenzy Flame Rage bait.
Oh, that area is
XD.
an experience. It's an experience that I figured out how to cheese to ignore everything. Ow. I love the way it just slams them into the ground in this game, though. I love that. Right, I need Thief Ring for this. Because this will aggro. Hey, stop backing up to them. Stop. They're trying to back up to the gank squad. The gank squad of doom.
The worst thing in DS2 that I've noticed so far is the plunge attack. It misses 90% of the time.
Tell me about it. Absolutely
Maybe it's my
disgusting.
skill level, huh?
No, it's not. The plunge attacks can eat hot garbage fire. I was literally standing on top of an enemy's head when I did the plunge attack, and it missed. This game, the Souls games love their spear guys that cause problems, don't they? Hey, no eating weed on the job. That's bad for you. In my honest opinion, from what I saw from the remake of this game, they absolutely butchered the design, not design, but the OST for this fight. I really think they
It
they
wouldn't
did
be
a
as
bad
bad
job.
if you had the same attack speed with the spear as the enemies have. They are so fast.
Like, what? Give me that stupid charge attack they were doing. I want to do that. No, I get this. I get this Y-iota thrust. Where is my infinite charging attack? Alright, what do we use for this? Use the funny smasher.
Or a swing like a halberd, like, why? Hear me out.
No, bad dog.
No.
Oh wait, did you see that? Hold on, I'm gonna do it again. The shockwave's doing damage because of the weapon buff. I did not know that. That means like a strength intelligence build actually go kind of crazy in this game. Like if you use a weapon like this, ow, that is a lot of damage. Like if you use a weapon like this, the magic damage from the ring attack or from the weapon buff will get put onto this. That's crazy. Oh, hold on. That did a lot of damage to my shield. That's actually kind of nice. Like don't get me wrong, the OST for this is good, but it's not OG tier. Wait, that's not just the it's not just the buff doing that shockwave damage. It's just naturally doing that. That's crazy. I did not know that. GG. Where's my ring? There it is.
Solid.
I will say the character customization in this game when it comes to just eyes alone is insane. It's like you can put multiple colors in your character's eyes and you can make their eyes naturally glow. It's very cool. Alright, well, before I stopped playing this area was the invasion hotspot. So let's see if that holds true. Let me put on the cling again. First of all, I'm gonna go level up. I need more endurance because I need to be able to have the Dragon Bone Smasher and the my little talisman on at the same time. Okay, so I guess I'll just... No, I will not let that number be in my inventory. I will not let those two numbers be in my inventory. 6, 7, and 6, 9. Those will never be in my inventory. Believe that. But anyway. Oh, wait, yeah. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, yeah, this is like the... So like this would be the Dragon Tooth and the Fume Knight Greatsword prototype. It's like design-wise, it's like the Fume Greatsword, but then like the passive is pretty much the same as the Dragon Tooth, with just without the magic part.
Although again, I'm keeping a close watch. You have a heart of gold.
Wait, do you get a lot soul from beating him?
I'm keeping a close watch on you.
Don't tell me I used a lot soul in my first playthrough. Oh yeah, this thing is how much? This 36. 36. So you mean to tell me Garl's armor set would basically just take up like an entire 40 vitality inventory or item burden? That's certainly interesting. But on another note, what is causing me to be so heavy? Like, obviously part of it is the Dragon Bone Smasher, but what's the other 120 on my item burden? Is it grass? Like, some of this stuff is not that heavy. I get it builds up, but oh well. All right, let's meet the cliff. Try to get a few invasions, and then I'll switch characters so you can see. Oh wait. Oh, look at that. Whee! How you doing? I hit X once. Why did it do 2? Okay, for a while, this area has been an invasion hotspot, so maybe, just maybe. Would you believe me if I told you I was surprised I am not getting invasions right now? There goes most of his health. $32K is crazy. Now this guy, he's a problem. If you're unaware, he has the scraping spear, and that destroys your equipment. Not only that, he stays behind his shield 90% of the time. As you can see, he is struggling to hit this piece of wood right on his left. But not only that, he does insanely high damage for a weapon that can be upgraded whatsoever. Like that. As you can see, he damaged my armor and everything for 20 each. I'm just gonna parry him and get it over with. That did not work. Can you not parry like shield pokes in this game, like in the other ones? I don't know, and I'm not gonna find out. Get that 30 weight shield out of here. All right, now this one's also a problem for a different reason. Her bow is stupid strong, yes. But not only that, up close she has a killage, which is one of the fastest and strongest weapons in the game, while also somehow managing to squeeze out Firestorm on this build. One of the strongest spells in the game. How does one manage to have all of these on the same build? Such efficiency like that. Insanely efficient Dex Int build, it seems. I've never actually gotten to use the white bow. I think I made a quality build at some point that had the stats to use it, but I don't think I actually used it. Anyways, and that's storage. I'll definitely use it at some point. We'll try to invade again, and if we don't get any invasions on the way up these stairs, then we'll just switch characters. So I can show some of the other stuff. Oh! I actually got one. There you go. Look at that. Alright, what build do you think we're going to be dealing with? Given he's probably at this level, in this area at that, he's probably a caster. Specifically a Firestorm spammer. He's on Red Tendency. Where is he? Thief Ring might be one of the most problematic things in this game, just because they can be like completely invisible, like almost right within lock-on range. He's definitely up here though, because these things are broken. Definitely up here somewhere. Oh. Got to the boss. Didn't mean to do that. No, I can't use that. Alright, well. Might as well just switch now. I did not mean to use the human form. Alright, so this is my dexterity character. Got the penetrating sword in progress to getting upgraded. Same 2 spells on this one. Except I do have a few different things for this one. Since there's the option to have, like, since you can only infuse the searing infusion and the mercury infusion on dex weapons, this character will be the only one that has those, with a few interesting weapons, like this one, the mercury weapon that I have here. I put it on a bleed weapon so that I could proc both at the same time. Because bleed in this game is quite literally just like a weaker version of poison for some reason. I don't know why. Put these in storage real quick. Did I also beat the game on this one? Yeah. Okay, so we have some claws with bleed. That's a lot of bleed buildup. We got the scraping spear. Except, when I first got this, it was not to break armor and stuff. I literally just used it as an actual weapon, because I really did enjoy using this as an actual weapon. Because it dealt decent damage, because it has an A scaling in dexterity. So it was a decent weapon. Wasn't really using it to break armor. That was just a bonus, I guess. What else? Oh yeah, I started upgrading the spike shield, since in this game it's a dex weapon. So I just started upgrading this. I'm still working on that, because I had so many other weapons that I need to upgrade as well. That was fast. Alright. So we'll try out, because I do have a bunch of things I do want to try on the stream. So I guess we'll try we'll try the mercury one. We'll try the mercury, and then the searing, is it called tearing or searing? I actually didn't see that properly. Tearing, my bad. So the blind as well is a very good weapon for dex. Pure S scaling.
Dex in this game.
Oh, that was a big lag spike. Dex in this game is very good. Oh, he disconnected. There's a lot of different weapons, different infusions you can use. For example, the longest straight sword in the game has a very steep strength requirement for a dex weapon. Not a lot of base damage either. It's an interesting weapon overall. It's huge, as you can see. Pause. So there's 3 different infusions as far as I know. Oh no, 4. There's 4 different infusions for dex characters in this game. There's sharp infusions for just pure damage. There's fatal infusions, which can be only on a few weapons. Like there's daggers, thrusting swords, I think. This just increases the critical damage of the weapon. And that's about it. At the cost of like regular damage. But it's still really strong. Although you can't buff it. That's one of the big issues. There's tearing, which greatly increases the bleed buildup. As you can see, it says 360 on this Uchikatana. There's mercury, which adds poison to it. I put it on a bleed weapon so I could proc both at the same time. There's a few other like. There's also the bow infusion, which is sticky and makes it have a very high skilling and dexterity. There's also a shield that you can infuse with sharp. There's a lot of variety you can have with dex builds in this game. Like, I'm pretty sure in my storage I have a tearing infused pickaxe. Like, there's a lot of possibilities with infusions in this game. I think I do have a tearing infused pickaxe in here somewhere. No? It might be a different character then. Well, there's also these. I don't really feel like farming the stuff I need to upgrade these. The Hiltless was very good for like when you first start out, but as you like get upgrades for other weapons, it falls off a little bit. Because you need a certain soul to upgrade these. And I don't think I have any more. Oh, I have one in here. Actually, since I have that in there, hold on. Let me spend some souls and upgrade that. That sword, penetrating sword. Whose soul do I yoink? What does this soul do? Thanks, Mike can tell me later. Writhing is Leashmonger. That's very, very ignorable. Surge it to like a spell, I think. I will say also, farming the materials for the Fatal Infusion is an absolute nightmare. Notice how most of the other infusions have like a +5 weapon? Like for tearing, sharp, mercury. Because they're somewhat manageable. I only have one fatal weapon and it is still not maxed out yet. That's how much of a problem it is for I have to open this up. I have to go and open up this shortcut so I can upgrade this weapon. In the meantime, we'll throw out this. And this, if you can even see it, the blind passes through shields. Very useful for people who just hide behind like big shields.
That sucks. A ton of farming or multiple playthroughs.
I would say a ton of farming. The crit animations in this game are very cool, though. I do like that. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that at all. I thought I was on the protection. Jeez, oh my god, the missed inputs are a nightmare. There goes some of my tendency. Because I'm trying to do one push of a button and it does two for some reason. I think that's just a controller problem at this point, because it's happening in other Souls games as well. I do like how some of the animations look a little different if you do a normal attack before a heavy. Like that, for example. Like this is the normal heavy. And this is when you do an R1 before it. Normal heavy. R1 into heavy. I wonder how it is with other weapons. This one isn't that different at all. That's a little different. With straight swords, it's super noticeable. With this one. That's normal heavy, and then this is R1 into heavy. That's R1 into heavy, and then this is heavy. I like the ones where you spin when you do the heavy. I like it. I like how this turned into, it went from me just trying to go through this area to now me just showcasing movesets. Not gonna lie, the heavy attack for claws is absolute dog water in this game. Moveset is eh, but the heavy attack is horrible. Best if you use it in the offhand so you can parry with it and do a little jab. Other than that, it's pretty bad. At least in my opinion. Oh. I am also bad at parrying with push weapons in this game as well. You'll notice a running trend of me being bad at parrying with fist weapons in the Souls games. You can also parry with thrusting swords in this game as well. So the very try-hard setup from the other Souls games of using like a halberd and thrusting sword is actually very good in this game too. And although I personally like spear and thrusting sword in this game, because like the heavy attack is got a little bit more forward momentum than like this one. Because I think the heavy attacks with halberds just give you like near infinite poise. Let me check. Let me just double check. Yeah, like, it didn't do much to him because they're practically immune to everything that isn't thrust damage. but you really can't get staggered if you use the heavy attack on halberds, which is nice. The heavy attack does do, like, I think less damage than a normal attack, but like in PvP, it's very good because you literally just can't get staggered by any weapon, including the weapons that fling you across the room. Let me put on a shield for the dogs in here. It's probably one of the best shields in the game because it blocks all magic damage as well as all physical. Which is interesting because it doesn't block, well, obviously it doesn't block like things that literally say it passed through shields. I do like, even though this weapon does like no damage, I do like it for my dex builds because it weighs 0.1 units. Like you could even wear like super tanky armor and then just throw this on and you'll still be dealing decent damage. It weighs less than like daggers. Weighs 5 times less than daggers. I got like the one invasion and that was it. Put on a thrust weapon for these things in here. Cause these dogs are a nightmare. How many of these do I have in storage? I have none. My builds have the opposite problem. Oh crap. Shield poking is still OP in this. Not OP exactly, but it's decent. Especially with how fast that is. It's like you can chase somebody down a little bit. And then you'd be like, go to do that just to throw them off. Like, it's super quick. Is it the same speed for like... Oh, it's the same speed for spears as well. So I guess it would be better to do with spears, but with rapiers... Eh.
That is how a spear should be for every normal attack.
If they're gonna make the enemies do it, I don't see a reason why we can't. Alright, let me heal real quick after this. Okay, I don't have any of the other things. Let's use the bleed and poison for this guy. Alright, there's both. That almost one-shot me. So I'll just let him cater that. Or we can do this. Alright, what's my 809, 849. Goodbye. Yeah, so in this game, the whole thing about having like low health for big damage is very, very strong in this game. Because you have this ring. Like, my damage goes up from 539 to 809 with just this alone. And then this increases it from 539, well, from 337 to 539. That's 200 damage, and then this adds 300 almost. Yeah, it's very strong to be at low health in this game in comparison to the other ones. Like Dark Souls 1, it's noticeable. Dark Souls 2, I haven't even tried it, just because you really don't want to be at low health in that game anyway. Dark Souls 3 it's a mix. Because you can use Morian Blade and Red Tearstone like you can in this game, but it's a lot weaker, and you have to be at a lot less health. But you can also get 2 Morian Blades and just use the Morian Blades themselves, but then you're limited in the options as to what's getting buffed by them. Because, like, you can use some spells and to get buffed by both of them, because you can cast the spell and then switch to the other Morian Blade. That's a thing. You know what I'm curious about? What if I just used 2 Morian Blades and had the buff from both and the Red Tearstone? How much damage would that get? I kind of want to try it. But I'd have to go through 2 cycles to get it, though. Although you can drop stuff to people in this game, so can you drop Morian Blade to somebody? These are things I want to know. Really need to upgrade this to max so I'm doing a little bit more damage. Another pickaxe. I find it funny how difficult it is to get pickaxes in some of the Souls games. Like in Dark Souls 2, from what I've seen, it's a nightmare to get. Dark Souls 3 is just right there as you progress through the game normally. In Dark Souls 1, I don't even know where it is. In Bloodborne, there's a version of the pickaxe, which is also atrocious to get. I almost died to that. But like, there's an obvious theme of pickaxes being annoying to get in the Souls games. And then some of them are just extremely mediocre. It's a weird trend. What is Miyazaki's plan with these pickaxes? What could it all mean? That mining is difficult? Maybe. I think I might make a not a resource, but I think I might make a tier list on how difficult it is to make, to farm resources for builds for each Souls game. Demon Souls is obviously going to have its own tier all the way at the top. Dark Souls 2 is going to be right after it. Maybe Dark Souls 3. I mean, you can buy materials after a certain point in the game, so it's not as bad. But like, some of the Souls games, yeah. Like Bloodborne might actually be pretty high up in terms of farming for like upgrade materials or a resource to make your weapons better. Yeah, Bloodborne would definitely be up there because of the whole blood gem thing. Like, there are people who make their own dungeons to farm these things. And then just the difficulty of some of them on top of that makes it that much more difficult. Because I recently had to fight a super beefed up amygdala for one of my first abyssal gems, which was nice. The fight wasn't nice, but the pickup was. Because I managed to get a blood rock as well. Try to invade one more time. I'm not planning to go through this entire area on the stream. I just kind of want to show my builds and what I was doing before the whole PlayStation problems thing. That's what I really want to do right now. Like with this character, I have 2 katanas just because like dual is cool. You can also parry with katanas in this game. Very fast as well. Also, some weapons have unique, like, offhand move sets. Granted, it's only like one attack for the most part. But it combos into other weapons pretty well. Like, especially thrusting swords. Kind of an obvious one there. Well, for some weapons. I don't remember which ones. Yeah, like that. Like, it's a lot faster if you do it after some attack. Oh, to be honest, with the curved swords, you don't need a faster weapon. Like, look how fast that first swing already is. If you've played Dark Souls 3, it's basically that dagger. It's basically those daggers in terms of speed. Something I also want to do is like have a. Can you make quality thrusting swords in this game? I want to try that. Like you can have something like the great sword, not this one. Like I'm talking about what is quote unquote the very large sword, and you can have a thrusting sword. One's super fast, and one's super slow. You can keep catching people off guard with which one you're gonna go for. It would definitely work. All right, what other options do we have? Yeah. This one. This one honestly made me mad. How many? I farmed for 12 hours on this character for the dragon infusion. Because like, hey, fire damage, pretty cool. So let's make a build around it. I maxed out multiple different weapons with fire. And then I have like fire spells and stuff. I don't have them on right now because I was so mad at fire damage for what it did to me mentally. But yeah, I would use. Well, this is the only one I have on right now. But I would use my fire magic and stuff with this pretty cool armor set and whatnot. Pretty cool. Fire bow. Like I had everything fire. Just to be oh so disappointed when I got to New Game Plus. When I got to New Game Plus, I just felt so defeated by the lack of damage I had. Because the fire damage doesn't scale with anything. The only fire damage that scales is the lava bow. And that's only an E scaling. Well, that and the epi or whatever name it's called. This and the lava bow are the only fire weapons that scale. And they're not that crazy with the scaling. Like, once you get to New Game Plus, the fire damage is just so disappointing. And when it comes to, like, the infusions. Because they fall off quick since they can't scale with anything. So let's just use this as the perfect example. The first area in the game on New Game Plus. Let's use this as the perfect example for why fire damage falls off quick and sucks. Look at this. Maxed out Dragon Knight Sword. I spent 2 hours just for this one alone. Let them do whatever they're doing. Doesn't even one-shot the weakest enemy in New Game Plus. Every other build can one-shot them. This one can't. This, I don't know why I upgraded this. This has mainly magic damage and doesn't have a magic scaling. It scales only with strength and dex, and you see how well that scales. With a D in strength and an E in dex. 238 damage on a maxed out straight sword. I don't know why I upgraded this. This is worse than the dragon weapons. You know, it's messed up. How much damage Astrava does to you when he uses his weapon. Like, he does so much more damage with this thing. Because this probably scales with intelligence. My strongest weapon for this character is a weapon with no scaling that doesn't require any effort. The only effort that this thing requires is fighting people, like fighting players to get the dark tendency to use this. But that's it. 500 damage for doing absolutely nothing. It's basically just the better version of the rune sword. In every way. This is the only fire thing about this build that does something. The FA is, it's a work in progress. Can you buff this? Do I have any weapon buffs to even use? I have... Okay, yeah, you can't even buff this. I mean, this is only like, what, plus... Oh, it's plus 4. Ugh. 87 damage. So strong. Imbued with a potent fire spell. Where's the potency? Where is the potency you speak of? I think the furthest this build will take me is like a few invasions. 'Cause like, I think I did get invaded when I was using this build when I first came through this area, and I was doing types of damage to the people that were invading me. That's not good. Wait a minute. Real quick, look back at that. The rune sword has 238 damage. The secret dagger has 249 because it has scaling. That's the only reason it's better than this, because it has an actual scaling. How many eyes do I have? 25. Let's go invade somebody with this. Let's go show how bad this one is. I think I only have that area and that's it for this one. Alright, what can I put on for this slot? Screw it. Let's throw on the flame ring. Why was that so? Oh, that's what I need on there. I need cling ring in that spot. I will say this build has a lot of health. So that's the only thing I can do. I could also try to invade in the Tower of Latria, since it could put me as as the old monk. I mean, these things are weak to thrust and fire, so let's see how much damage I do with a heavy attack. That's less than my Knight Straight Sword over on my Strength character. By a lot. I don't know why I have this on here. Put this here. That's the only cool thing about this. I can set things on fire. Look at that. That's about all I can do. Light tricks. Let's spend some of these souls to get some more of the elixirs. There you go. Let's max out on those. Alright, I don't think I'm getting invasions here. Maybe it's a good thing with how amazing this build is. I did not hit X. Twice, at least. Anybody have any ideas for invasion spots with this garbage build? I'm open to suggestions.
Valley.
I was about to go to the shrine, but you know what? Yeah. Oh, wrong one. We got the depressed color scheme for this area. Might try to progress through here even. Why not? I mean, there's a lot of reasons why.
Sorry, lurking, arts and crafts.
Doesn't even two-shot. The only way to increase that damage is with Morian Blade and the rat setup. That's it. I did not mean to use that. So, well, since I used it, might as well use this. The fire looks cool with this color scheme. Invasion, of course, failed. Use it again. I actually do like how that looks a little bit. Try one more time. With this disappointment of a build. Doesn't look like I'm getting anything. I'll wait for myself to get full HP and then I'll just leave. And switch to a different build. Maybe one with actual potential. Who knows? Alright, let's see, what else? What else can I use? I think this one that I just selected is my... Yeah. I used Makoto on this one. That's what I did. And that's about it. A lava bow, I guess. I guess I have it. Why do I have this? I don't know. Let's go up. Let's see if we can get a an old monk invasion. There's like nobody playing this game. That man just walked to his death. Just walked straight to his death. Oh, I actually got one. Nice. Is it the... Is it the old monk one? I'm keeping off the Makoto just so they don't see like my health go down. This will like make my health bar show up. Oh wait, what am I doing? This is important to the plot. Oh yeah, that's what that's what this one also does. It makes red enemies look like normal things. I don't know why this color scheme does that, but it does. Oh, he's all the way up at the boss. Yeah, I might not reach him. But it also makes fire green and green cool. Come back here!
It's working, it's working.
He's got to be over here somewhere because those pots are broken. Not all of them are broken. Oh, he disconnected. Bruh. That's fine, I can wait for you to come back. This game loads very fast. You'll be back quick. Oh, there he is. How surprising. How surprising that he has that on. You know how special that is? Nobody's ever used Firestorm. Bye. Well, that's about as far as I expected it to go. To be honest, that was not that surprising that that's how that ended. The first thing he did was go for Firestorm, so it didn't work. Well, it did definitely, it definitely worked. It did almost all of my health in one cast. Also, I just realized this character's only level 50. So I'm getting a lot lower level players. So that kind of explains why he has no health. So that's okay. Because Firestorm is so broken that you can exclusively use that for PvE, and you probably never lose. But once it comes to an invader or the old monk fight with an invader, you can't really do much with just Firestorm if the invader has a brain. Oh, it's this guy again. Oh, nice. So it didn't one-shot me the first time, but it one-shot me that time. I wonder why that is. Put that on. Put that on for when we see him again.
You seen that coming.
I know, I did. And it went perfectly down the stairs to where it could hit me still. And it one-shot me. When the first time, it didn't one-shot me. Firestorm's weird. Mainly weird in PvP. Like, you saw, the first time I invaded him, he almost one-shot me. But then that time he just straight up one-shot me. Both times I only got hit by one pillar. Wow. Knight. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. I realize what happened. When you spawn in, you have a little bit of your health missing because you're getting extra health. Okay, I couldn't even see him because of the That's the average caster, by the way. He disconnected! he, he disconnected. He panic rolled with me just looking at him, and then disconnected when he fell. Don't worry, I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back for you. I'll make sure he doesn't miss anything. You know what would be crazy? If the soul remains made, well, no, it didn't make them. But, like, if soul remains could be targeted by opposing players. So, like, if you ran out of range of their targeting system and it just made them target the soul remains while they're casting, they just start casting at the soul remains. Oh, wait, I'm getting the old monk summon. Nice. We're getting summoned as the old monk. Alright, give me a second, because I can't see anything yet. There you go. As an old monk, it is your job to remove the chairs from the room. It is your job to clear the chairs for a nice and fun fight. Nice, fun, and fair fight. Even though both of you will be healing your horses off until one gets outskilled. I'll put my heater shield on, I guess. I don't know why I have the heater. Alright. This should be close enough for me to be able to see him when he comes in, whether he's wearing the thief ring or not. So how's you guys' day going? Oh, he's dead.
Dude. Oh, he gone.
Oh yeah, I'm human. I'm surprised at the amount of invasions I'm getting just by going to level 50. I guess most people don't do like a second playthrough of this game. That would make sense. Yeah, like most people don't seem to do like a multiple playthroughs of this game, so me having what would be the other Souls games' meta levels doesn't really help much. Especially when most people would pretty much get close to beating the game at this level, at least in my opinion. Get this off. Huh. I never realized that the monk's head wrappings weigh literally nothing. Interesting to know. Oh look, it's the guy that rolled off the edge. Put that on just in case he just teleports out of nowhere again. Oh, he's all the way over there. But yeah, I have nothing to worry about right now. Actually, I'm curious. While he's up there, how does this game look for other people? Normal people at that. Oh yeah, he'd be able to see me. That's what I do like about my custom filters. I get an entirely different experience in comparison to the other people. I think I know what I did to the colors to make myself not show up as a red. I just don't want to have to use one of my customization slots to confirm it. Oh, hi. You do no damage with your spells. Hey. What? I'm still here. I'm just gonna keep doing this if you don't mind, because like you like casting spells, so like it's kind of fair. Wow. Katana. All right, let's switch. I'm getting beat a little bit. I'm gonna get a parry, I believe. Oh wow, I actually got her. GG. He disconnected again. No GG for you. BG. Bad game. I'll be back. And I don't think you can save yourself from that. Like I think once you get to 0, unless you quit out right as it happens, rather than like a few seconds, I'm pretty sure he's gonna die. Unless this game works entirely different to the other ones in that. We'll see. If I invade and I immediately get him and he's still up there, then he can just keep quitting out when he loses. And it'll be confirmed. I think I'm gonna get rid of this spiked shield out of my inventory, so I can swap back and forth between the regen and the parry shield. Oh, it's this guy again. Remember him? Remember this guy? Problem is, he probably has Thief's Ring on. So I won't be able to see him until it's probably too late. You know, these guys are... I'm pretty sure one of those guys turns into an enemy. So I think he's back over here. Because there would be, like, the little gargoyle chunks on the floor if he went through here. Because he would have to have gone over there. Just in case. He could also be sitting right in this little corner area here. Because his firestorm can go around the corner and just constantly spray in that one spot. Thought I died for a second. He also could have doubled down on Thief Ring and used the cloak spell to get past everything. Cause yeah, he could have Thief Ring, but I feel like I would have seen him by now. Alright, well I know where he is now. Let me take off Makoto so I can be a little bit more discreet. He lowered the first chain. So he's over there. Wait. No, that's the second chain. Which one's the first again? I'll figure it out. Oh, wait, no. Right. He's using magic, so the living gargoyles would get, like, disintegrated instead of just being chunks on the floor. I didn't think of that. Alright, that's good to think about. Knowledge is power! That's why magic builds are so stupid. That's why I'm sometimes stronger than magic builds, because knowledge is power. Let that one live for some reason. I'm definitely far behind him at this rate. Okay, wait. Yeah, that chain is not chain, but that is down. So he's down already at the Oh no, it's not. He got hit here. So there's blood stains. So he was speeding. That is down, and I don't know how to get up here. So I would say I can't reach him. I quite literally cannot reach him now. Because he didn't free this guy. He did not free Yurt. He just left him here. And I think that one goes down. Being right sucks sometimes. That's fine. I can always come back to him. You know how I'll come back to him? Making him required to fight me, rather than just being able to make it impossible for me to fight him. Because when he beats the gargoyles, and I know he will, because he's got Firestorm, so it would That's how I'm gonna get him. When he inevitably beats the gargoyles, he will have to fight me as the old monk. Alright, what build do you think he's rocking? He's right there. He's right there at the door. He just did 600 damage to something. Hello. Let's go. Wait, is he? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute there, brother. I might have seen something fishy. Okay, no. Okay. So he's not hacking. I thought he was hacking for them because I hit him the first time and he took no damage. He does decent damage, but my regeneration's kind of strong. Oh. I will say they did their big one with the OST for this fight. I am human now, though. I did not mean to teleport. I hit one time. I hit X once. One time did I hit the X button. Okay, while I'm at the Nexus, I'm going to put away some of these other weapons, because the Makoto is pretty strong. And if you make a build around the Makoto, you really don't need other weapons. Like, for example, this Claymore has 260 damage. 261. It's at +9. This has 300. I don't need other things in here, for the most part. I don't know why I made that. I'll hold on to it just because I have it. But I'll hold on to this because it's funny for trolling, I guess. That's like the only benefit to that one. White bow, get rid of that. Can't use it. Get rid of these monk wrappings. I've been doing that a few times, as you can see. I kind of want like some kind of mask or a helmet, so I'll take this for now, just to see how it looks. I think I'll just max out on grasses instead of getting other weapons in here. I think that's actually all I can do right now. How many grasses of these can I have out at once? Let me see. Oh, you only have 10. We'll leave like that then. One thing is though, I actually, there is a problem with leveling up my health super high on this one, because this drains my health by percentage. And 1 second. Alright, I'm back. That dude has definitely beaten them by now, so I'll use one of these. Repair everything. Alright. I know he beat that boss by now. I know he beat the man-eaters. Those two think they can escape. But little did they know, I can become mandatory. Like that. What do you think the chances are that it's actually the guy I'm looking for? Oh, it's a different guy. Alright. You know the drill. Clear the chairs. Wait for the arrival. There he is. Who is bro feeling like? Hold on. That's not the shield for parrying. Oh, that's half his health right there. Go ahead and heal. I'll use this. No. I don't know how that missed. I was expecting to hit my shield, but it just straight up missed. It has super high bleed on it. Oh wow. Oh. GG. Yeah, the problem with having so much health is that the Makoto drains so much more health. I swear if this thing just immediately teleports me one more time, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm hitting X one time and it's registering as 2. This is a consistent problem. Send help. I want to at least get one of the dudes I'm actually looking for, and then I'll go back to like other characters. We need to show off the whole arsenal. Okay, this is the normal invasion. It's not a not what I'm looking for. I wonder if I can stack the grass jelly with my my spell. If they stack, that'd be crazy. Oh, look, here he is. I wasn't wanting to invade him in this area though. I was trying to get to invade him in the boss fight up there. I guess he just didn't beat the man-eaters yet. The heart's still not down. Oh, there he is. No, sir. That did not hit me. No. No. Aha. Aha. Goated roll catch. Roll off the edge. Roll off the edge. Go ahead. No, he just disconnected. That's fine. If you don't just die, the invader cooldown never starts. Unless that doesn't exist in this game. I'm sure it has to. I'm sure that cooldown is a present thing in this game as well. Oh, I'm being summoned. Alright, let's just go ahead and use this. Alright. I'm monking it. Please be the mage guy. Nope, it's this dude again. And you guys need to, you other two need to catch up. This guy is still just the only one I'm invading. He disconnected. That doesn't work. I'm mandatory now. Become human and lock in. I'm a required boss fight until I go and switch characters. Disconnecting does not start that cooldown that I'm not even sure exists in this game. Does that cooldown even exist in this game? I'm not sure. Either way, if it does exist, then disconnecting yourself from the game definitely makes sure it doesn't start. Like, look, I'm back. Go in the room. I see you on the other side. He actually... Okay, so let me just explain something about the multiplayer system in this game. For some odd reason, Bluepoint decided that you can save. Well, multiplayer session, I should say. So whether you, like, if you summon somebody or you get invaded by somebody, you can save and quit the game in the middle of the game. Which means disconnecting, you don't even have to do that. You don't even have to risk getting banned or losing progress in the game, because you can quite literally just save and exit the game. Save and exit the game. But that message means he's actually disconnecting the game. He's not saving and exiting. He's just straight up disconnecting. That's what that message is. He's pulling the plug on the game every time he sees me. That could get you banned or lose progress. Like, if you don't know who Darkside Phil is, he actually got banned from Dark Souls 2 for disconnecting from 13 different invaders. New person, actually. Are you up here? Probably wouldn't be in there. Oh, I see him. There's no way everybody that's playing this area is doing that. I just became human, and you know what? Just waste it. That's my punishment for using it by accident. I need to just take it off of that bar. I just need to remove it from the bar. If it keeps happening on multiple characters, I just need to remove it from the bar until I can get it figured out. Anyway, I'm sure you realize by the amount of times that I'm invading these same people, leaving the game does not stop invaders. They can just come right back. If you're stopping, like if you're stopping the game, you're wasting your own time. I'm having a blast. I never noticed this cage was just kind of like this. Imagine if this was like a shortcut you could use. That'd be so much better. So like, if you keep quitting out of the game instead of just fighting the invaders, I learned this from experience. You make no progress. Because this man has been here for like 30 minutes, and this heart is still not down. And he did the first part already. But since he keeps just leaving the game when he sees a red, he's not making any progress. Is he disconnecting after getting hit twice? That's hilarious. Wham! My heavy attacks didn't work when I have the fastest weapon in the game. Like, I'm gonna be so honest. If he stopped spamming heavy attacks, it would be really impossible for me to even hit him. Like, the second I get close with something that isn't a running attack, if he just immediately swings, like, look, hold on, I will show you this myself. I have the weapon in my inventory. If he just swings when I get close, I can't really do anything. So the fact that he just keeps disconnecting is hilarious. He has the ability to beat me, he just chooses not to. Who is this? Moisty? I'm not gonna finish saying that name. I don't know if that's bad or not. It could be, and I'd never know. So that's why I'm not going to say it. If somebody can go in the dictionary and just explain what that word is, then that'd be great. Wait, what does it say? Oh, for this? I forgot you can move the corpses in this game. Oh, hey. Where are we going? Hey. Hey, where are we going? Bro's trying to use the gazelle tactics on me. We're trying to use gazelle versus cheetah tactics. He definitely has firestorm or something. Surely. Okay, let me... Where are they? There you go. Ow. Chill out with that. Oh, Crescent Falcon. You want to get parried? Anime finish? I missed. I missed the anime finish. I am disappointed. I'm letting you heal because I want to get the anime finish. Let me get my anime move. He didn't let me. GG. Let me get my cool anime finisher next time, please. That's one of the main reasons I use katanas in this game so much more. If you get the riposte in two-hand, it has a very cool finisher. I want to get that. But it's actually really difficult to get two-handed crits in this game because you have to two-hand and then stop moving entirely, or like step forward and stop moving and then do the crit, or else you're just going to get a two-handed attack instead of the actual animation. But anyway, Let's see what other characters I have at my disposal. I have an int faith character, like in all my other Souls games. It's not great, I'd say. Like, it's not great by any means, but it's like cool, I guess. This is not it though. This is my pure mage. Level 70 though. I can probably get some invasions. I'm really sad that this thing isn't as strong as I would like it to be, because it looks so cool. Regenerates the wielder's MP as well. On my old account, I have a much stronger intelligence build, or well, in this game, magic build. But I would like to at some point carry over stuff from that one over to this, just so I don't have to do too much farming. Anyway, let's see if we can get any invasions. I think I'm gonna take off warding for now.
I can. Oh, thank you, as promised.
Oh yeah, light weapons are very cool. I like this one. I just don't think I'll be using it right now. So for this, did I make the lava bow?
I can still.
Yeah, because lava bow makes your magic and like the holy arrows. It makes the holy arrows and fire arrows scale with intelligence, which is cool. So that's one of the cool things for like magic builds. This I want to make stronger. I feel like this has a lot of potential. Anyway, the Crescent Killage and Crescent Falchion. Absolutely broken if you know what you're doing. In the slightest. Magic Sharpness. What? I'll swap off, like I said, I'll swap off Warding for something else. I do want to get that. Like, Firestorm is just kind of like, obviously, you get that if you want to break the game. But I do want to get the Fireball at some point. Alright, greatly raises defense. Let's take that off. Do we do a little trolling? Hey, I mean, if they're gonna quite literally pull the plug on their game, why not, right?
Bring me my patient. It's better than having Master Flame. No, he's on the verge of discovery. He's on the verge of discovery. I see.
Alright, what do you have?
Very well.
I think you have the cursed weapon, right? Yeah. Ignite. So you like for the problem is for this game, if you want to make like a good caster, you have to do so many playthroughs. Because like Ignite and the Flame Spray are very strong for magic builds, but they come from the same soul, along with the Lava Bow, which is the only like magic bow in the game. So you have to do 3 playthroughs just for those alone. Alright, do I have any souls in here I can use? Alright, so I beat Alant. Probably gonna use that to make the red tear stone. The Morian blade, I mean. Do I have that crossbow? No. I will probably have to farm that then. It's a crossbow that scales with intelligence. Or, well, magic in this game. I keep mixing the two up because they're literally the same thing. Alright, let's try going through here. If those guys were higher level than me, then I'd be able to invade them with this one. Let's see. And then, of course, we have the evacuate on here. Oh, getting summoned as a, as a guy. Funny boss fight. I think I've invaded this one before. No? Let me know if I have. I don't remember. So I'm looking for currently 3 different people right now. The obvious problem I have with this build is I have no stamina. Actually, let's swap this. 'Cause I can still parry with this, I just can't block with it. Hello. Oh, how shocking. Very impressive. Very, very impressive indeed. Observe mine. Observe my move, which is much more efficient in its own way. Sir, I've moved out of the way of that 4 different times now. Ooh, protection. I'm using mostly magic damage, so that won't help you very much. It's the thought that counts, I think? Right? Something like that? Poke. Poke. Might want to move out of that. Hyper armor, baby! I wonder how much... Do they scale with anything? Oh! That... I think they might scale with their magic. Even though the game brings them to you, they might scale with something. Maybe they get increased by the, by, like, the different armors and whatnot and stuff that improve your magic damage? I'm gonna get that parry. I'm gonna get that parry. I'm gonna get it. Poke. Oh. That's unfortunate. The soul mask got him. GG. Well fought. I would say definitely don't spam the flame toss so much though. The flame toss will not connect if somebody just moves to the side. Unless you or they are incredibly laggy, you will not land it. All right. Wait, I got... Okay, never mind. I thought I got some messages during this stream. Probably from some other people that didn't like what I was doing very much. But no, it was Just messages I didn't think to look at. Messages I forgot to look at, for that matter. That sounds so cool, though, the Moon Knight sword. And then I have this I'm working on. Let's take both of these out. Moon Crescent Axe. It's a little difficult to get the materials you need. Especially when you want to use so many different weapons. Like, I really wanted to use this, because, like, a great axe that doesn't really require much investment is pretty useful. That ring attack is not very useful from the looks of it. The moveset is very quick on great axes in this game. Also this, I'm a little confused by. I think you can upgrade it with colorless demon souls. But a rapier that has absolutely no range, like for example a Mailbreaker and this, they feel kind of useless. They're light, but that's like the only benefit. Because like this obviously is like for like a dex magic or a magic build, but the scaling is just so low, and the base damage is super low. I noticed that you can buff it, but that's like the only benefit. I think. I don't have any weapon buffs in my inventory because I can always put on the enchant weapon if I want a buff. See that? I only did one swap or one arrow push over and it went twice. Codex page. Cool name. Let me clear the chairs out of our way. Okay, oh, he almost got one shot. Okay, he got it. He killed the Mind Flayer, whatever it's called. Poke.